friends, it's Josie. This is the Earth sign video for all of the Earth signs, but I'm starting with Capricorn. Um, my name is Josie. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Eccentric. I am pulling for Capricorn energy in the now, and the reason why I had to start while I'm pulling is it's been happening with these videos is that I get messages while I'm pulling and I don't want to forget them. So, um, Capricorn, I heard the term, or I heard somebody say when I was pulling your cards, state it plain or don't say shit. Literally, like state it plain or don't say shit. Okay? That is what I heard. So you may be saying that to somebody, or somebody may be saying it to you. You may be hearing it. Remember, energy comes to you, from you, happens around you. Okay? We got the Two of Swords. And Capricorn, that's not normal for Capricorn energy to be dealing with Two of Swords. You've got the Eight of Cups. You've got the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries individual. You've got the Seven of Cups. Interesting. You've got the Temperance card. And then you've got the Lovers card. We are knee deep in Mercury retrograde energies. I needed to let y'all know that real quick before I get started with what this is, because I can already tell that somebody may have come from your past or even a present person. Somebody is messing with you, Capricorn. They trying to mind fuck you. Between this Two of Swords and this Seven of Cups, somebody is trying to, like, they're too afraid to come at you straight and just tell you what they need to tell you. So they trying to fill you out and say little, they're saying half or little bits and pieces of what they want to say to see how you're going to react. And you're not here for it. That's why when I saw that Two of Swords, I was like, that ain't Capricorn. Because you're like, no. You will shut it down immediately. You are not here for the fuckery, okay? And y'all excuse my language, but the energy for this, like when I was laying these cards down, I got a straight attitude. Like, don't you come up in here with that shit. Like, whoever this fire sign or maybe even a Gemini person is tried to come into your life and cause confusion and chaos. Okay? And you're having to have patience. It's like when, you know how when people do them memes or they say something smart like, Lord, please keep me from, snatching this person. That's how you feel. You feel like, somebody's coming for you in not a good way, and you're not here for it. Like you are no nonsense. Like, no, you're gonna either come correct or you're gonna just don't come here with this bull. That's old business. We're gonna either learn how to talk or we're not gonna speak at all. You're gonna cut that. You are literally laying down the law. You're gonna come at me, right? Or you're not. Just bye. And then again, Spirit is telling you to have patience. All right, Capricorn. Lord have mercy. We got temperance and we got patience. So that's telling me that you're going to have to treat this situation with kid gloves. Instead of being super guarded, you're going to have to actually play nice so that you can get whatever information that you need to get from this person. So instead of like rolling your eyes and showing negative body language, you're going to have to really use some spiritual strength to sit there and play the game that they're playing so that they can say what they need to say, because either way it goes, it's gonna be done. I think this is a reconciliation, some kind of closure, or some retarded. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Like some retarded shit. That doesn't. No, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me dial it back because I just feel some kind of way, and I'm trying to like control this energy. Basically, somebody. It's kind of like somebody is still the same person, right? Like it's how do I put this? Lord Capricorn. This person is coming. It's literally like when somebody comes to you to apologize for something, but they don't straight up apologize. They don't come and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did this and did that, blah blah blah." No, they want to go to New York and back. They want to talk about everything because it's too strong of a drink for them to have to drink if they just flat out say, "You know what, I own up to what I did and I'm sorry." They can't do that. That drink is too strong. They have to water it down. They have to mix it up. They got to say all of this other shit just in order to say, "Hey, I realized that I, did some fucked up shit and I'm sorry." And then they'll go, because this is retrograde energy, like straight up, and it's annoying, and you're gonna want to be guarded. But the karma here is, again, like I tell y'all all the time, allow the conversation. So check your negative body language, check your negative thoughts, call in the angels to help you deal with this moment, because it is just a moment and you will survive. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Wow. Drama. Action. You got the action card. And then I heard, which way did he go? Which way did he go? Interesting. Somebody got lost. Y'all may be at an event or something, or be with a group of people, but somebody got lost and there's people looking for them. But you'll find the person. Then we got this anxiety. I don't know who's feeling the anxiety, you or this fire sign person, but somebody is anxious. I don't know what the hell need to be talked about. Y'all may be like, during the time, maybe one of your kids may come up missing temporarily while you're out at an event or at the store or whatever, and you freaking out because you can't find them, but you find them. You jump into action, you go looking for them, you get other people involved, and you find them. Okay. But for some of y'all, there's this anxiety about a conversation that needs to be had. Okay. But what I don't understand is why it's such a big deal, because it's a moment in time. It is a moment in time. So you really must not like this person. Just to not even want to allow them to have a conversation with you, because afterwards it's done. It's literally like somebody freaking out over like getting a shot. You know what I mean? And they think the needle is going to be like 6 inches long, and then it ends up being like freaking, half an inch long. And they're like, "Oh, it wasn't too bad, blah, blah, blah." Right? It's like an abnormal reaction. So you must still have some things that you need to heal, Capricorn, because you shouldn't even be having this reaction if it's coming toward you, or they shouldn't be having this reaction if it's going toward them. And I think the reason why this is even happening is because there was no understanding or anything, I guess, before when y'all initially separated. There was no closure. So then y'all probably saw each other as enemies and don't trust each other and all this and that. And the air was never cleared. You could be reconciling with a friend, a past loved one, a family member. There's things about something that happened in your childhood that's coming up. There's information, and that's why I said y'all gonna have to have patience and really exercise this temperance card so you can find out what you need to find out. Because if you jump into action too soon, there's going to be information that you would have wished you had. That's going to change everything. Okay? So listen with your listening ears, Capricorn. We got Gemini. Okay? So you may be dealing with or having to listen to a fire sign, a Gemini. Let go of regret. Oh yeah, you're definitely dealing with some retrograde stuff because it's some past stuff. Okay? And heart chakra. Yep. You're definitely healing a soulmate relationship. I don't see this as a, hey, we're coming back together and moving forward together. No, I see this as a, we need to finally have this talk so we can like function properly with the people that we're trying to be with separately. So that we're good. Like, we're not fake good, but we're real good, you know. The whole purpose of this is to get to the point to where you can be in a heart space with this person and not see them as an enemy, not see them as what do you call it, and have some kind of respect for them, because I don't think y'all have respect for them, or they don't have respect for you. Y'all have these versions of yourselves that you've created in y'all's heads because one person never communicated whatever. It was lopsided communication. We got a lot of Gemini energy here, so it's definitely talking about communication, okay? And, you know, the person that, which I really feel it's you, Capricorn, the person that does communicate effectively is just tired of the communication issues and they just don't want to be bothered, period. But I think that finally, whoever this Gemini or fire sign is going to come back and say everything that they have to say. And I feel like you should allow it because you're in your power. They're not going to be able to shake you or change your mind or do any of this stuff that you're afraid that they're going to be able to do, causing confusion and smoke and mirrors. They don't have that power over you anymore. So you should be able to endure this conversation and, you know, let them say everything that they need to say, because you deserve to hear how awesome you were or whatever the hell they want to tell you. You deserve to hear it. And this will actually help you as well. It'll help them and it'll help you move forward in your own individual lives, okay? Do we have any other different messages for Capricorn for June 2021? And I hope I didn't say, like, because I keep accidentally saying 2012, y'all. 2012. Ooh, ooh. This, you know, 2012 may be attached to this situation. Whatever happened between y'all may have started in 2012 or happened, y'all initially separated in 2012. That year may be significant to this situation. All right, we got the High Priestess. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Devil. And then we've got the Four of Cups. Period, point blank, I'm going to give it to you straight, Capricorn. Somebody's in a messed up situation and they probably getting kicked out. And they trying to come on over to you, trying to act right all of a sudden. And it's a front, most definitely. Okay? Whatever grass was greener that they thought is no longer green is dying and shit. And now they're coming over here apologizing, saying stuff they probably should have said long ass time ago, but it's a front. They're still stuck in their own cycles. This ain't about you, Capricorn. This is about them and their own issues and their patterns and habits. They're still stuck in their own cycles of ignoring their own healing, hopping or attempting to hop from one person to the next, okay? Not having spent time by themselves. And Capricorn, you know know this already. That's why, again, this is not about your karma. This is about their karma. Okay? Y'all need to have this conversation. You need to actually sit there and listen to this person. Um, because you will have whatever closure you need, um, or didn't need, or whatever. You know, whether you needed it or not, it will do something positive for you, whether you thought it would or not, whether you let go of the need for it or not. It will do something positive for you. And I think that this opens up a situation for an actual friendship of mutual respect moving forward, if nothing else. You see what I mean? um Anything else? Yeah, they want me to gather all of these cards up. So some of you Capricorns may be experiencing anxiety in general. Okay, some of you may be literally having to in a current relationship that doesn't have anything to do with this retrograde energy. You may have anxiety that has to do with a current relationship. Y'all may be trying to do something together that requires patience and calculated action. You got to know when to make moves and when to be patient. And there's anxiety. It's like you're waiting for something. And with Saturn here, Saturn is saying if the process is not going the way that you imagined it would go, there is a reason for it. So please have patience during the times that you need to have patience. Let go of regret, meaning don't think that you could have done anything differently. The process is the process. Take action when you see the opportunity to take action, but not before. Okay? So some of you may be planning a wedding. Some of you may be coming together with someone, building with someone, and you're going to have that Mercury retrograde interference, and that's okay. It's still going to get done. You're still going to come together. No problem. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn. Some of you have built something already. You've worked hard. You've built something. You're comfortable, and you don't want to move. You don't want to change. You don't want to. You're here. You've arrived. That's how some of you Capricorns feel. You feel like you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you got everything going for you. You're comfortable, but some of y'all are dealing with a partner that does not feel the same way. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. There's major stability. So some of y'all, let's say you're not in a relationship, you're not dealing with a partnership, you got some major stability coming your way, Capricorn. You are going to definitely be in your power, being the Queen of Pentacles. My bills are paid. I got food on my table. I got spending money. You know, I feel secure, majorly secure, Capricorn. Like you are really coming into a strong position, and you got to just be aware of the flies and the bees. They like honey. You looking good. They're going to want to come around sniffing around. You got the Hermit. Some of you Capricorns are going through an enlightenment period. This fire sign person came out again. This fire sign person may have gone through an enlightenment period and is trying to come and share that testimony with you. And that may be the reason why Spirit is telling you shut up and listen, even though you don't really like this fire sign person very much. They may be coming to share their experience with you as far as a spiritual awakening is concerned. And you never thought that this person was going to wake up because of how dense they may have been before. So now they want to come and tell you because you were probably the person that triggered or inspired their awakening, and you just did not know. You didn't even know. You know, you didn't have to be in a relationship with this person. This could simply be somebody that's been watching you coming to tell you their testimony because they've been watching you and watching your example, okay? It doesn't have to be a whole negative situation like Saturn would want it to be. And it could be an ex coming and genuinely sharing an experience with you. They don't want anything from you. They probably in a relationship themselves. They just want to come and like pay their respects to you and really like give you your props because even though they moved on and you moved on, they never let you know that they were still watching you, and they never let you know how much their life changed because you were in it. Okay, so you're gonna be getting some what we would consider accolades. um, Handle it how you want to handle it. Grace is abundant, you guys. Grace is abundant. Have some and give some. Okay. Those are the messages that I have for Capricorn. Rip the band-aid off. Those are the messages that I have for Capricorns in the now. Wow. We're going to move on to Taurian energy. Taurus. Whoa. Anyway, some of y'all Taurians like the music from the 60s. Something like that. Y'all like that music, that sock hop, I call it sock hop music. Taurus energy, spirit for our highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Collective Taurian energy. All right, let's do this. Taurus energy in the now, spirit in the now. I think Taurus, the first thing I see is somebody telling somebody, what did you mark it with? So somebody may have accidentally used the wrong marker. Like it was supposed to be a dry erase marker, but it was actually a permanent marker. Something, a situation like that where something was marked wrong or in the wrong place. It was marked in the wrong place, okay? Taurus energy. Taurus energy. Superheroes and shit. Oh my goodness, I got drama, y'all. I'm so extra today. Okay, what's the pause for? Because we were flowing. Oh my gosh. Okay, Taurus, you got soul cards. I was like, oh dear, they telling a story. This is interesting. We're kind of like, okay, we're going somewhere that we've never gone before. I'm sitting here like, okay, I'll keep y'all too. It was just two. I will keep you. We want to tell. I don't even usually use these cards like this. We're gonna do it today. All right, Taurus, what energy we're dealing with? Pluto, transformation. There is definitely some transformation going on because we're going somewhere that I have never gone before here. Peacemaker. Oh, shoot. Universal balance and harmony. That's what I hear. Then we've got self-expression, the throat chakra. Healing words is what I hear with that. Healing words, transformation, universal harmony, peace and balance. Ooh, that's a perfect setup for freaking manifestation, abundance, and prosperity. That's the fastest way to get what you want. I tell you what. Why am I talking like somebody grandma sitting on the dang porch drinking lemonade? I can't do this today. Okay. Taurus, you got all oracle cards, which I think is very interesting. All right, all right. So we got the woman holding the coin, we got the thinking man, and we got victory. Victory over attachment. Taurus, there you've come into a new era of not caring. Okay, whatever you had, it could have been a vice, it could have been a person, it could have been a way of thinking or behaving. You were attached to something, but you are victorious over that, right? And that something really could have been a way of thinking, right? And you're becoming victorious over that, okay? And then you've got the woman holding the coin here. So I feel like, Taurus, you may have started learning about or practicing like the law of attraction and really like understanding that your insides reflect your outsides. And also, you've come into really knowing your worth, Taurus, and understanding who you are and what you're capable of. Ooh. Mm. There is like goddess energy here, Taurus, goddess energy. You may be, if you're already woke and been on this journey for a minute, or even if you're at the beginning, you may be conversing or meeting, you know, goddess Hathor or Maat or any of the Greek goddesses, Hecate and Demeter, Demeter. I think that's how you say her name. There's this goddess energy around you. And they said eclectic vibrations. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you definitely are going through some spiritual stuff because I feel like either claircognizance or clairaudience is happening for you. You're really actually connected and having conversations on a spiritual level with your guides, some kind of guides, or yeah, with your spiritual team. And then with this card, I feel like, again, there's some growth here, spiritual growth and transformation. Some of y'all have reached a point in this journey where a lot of this is physically showing up in your life and being reflected back to you in a good way. Some of you just started the journey, so you haven't really seen a lot of physical, tangible stuff yet, but it's coming, okay? So some of you are definitely third eye popping. I wanted to say it earlier because I see a lot of purple, but I didn't say it yet. I was reserving it so I could bring it all together. But yes, your third eye, I feel like, Taurus, some of you Taurians, spirituality is happening to you. This was a, what do you call it? What do you, not simultaneous, instantaneous, like something. It's like when something comes out of nowhere and just happens and you're like, whoa, and you didn't do anything to make it happen. It just kind of happened. I feel like that's what's going on with your third eye. Yeah, ancestors, straight up. I think that you were activated or you were meant to activate at a certain time, Taurus, and your ancestors and your team is strong on you right now, guiding you, protecting you, loving you, giving you wisdom because it's time. It's actually time for all of this for you, okay? And you are definitely going on a journey within a journey within a journey, okay? You are changing as a woman. For those of you who are women, okay, you're changing as a woman. A lot of this has to do with womanhood, matriarch stuff, lineage, family lineage, taking up the staff, taking the staff of power, taking that up, like you're in charge now because of whatever happened, or it's just time because you've matured as far as this may be a cultural tradition coming in, and you're starting to see, because of this thing happening to you, you're starting to see what serves you and what doesn't serve you anymore, and where you're headed now. There's no confusion, and there may be a purpose that you have that you didn't even know. You were probably doing some other stuff, like and you could have been, a telemarketer, banker, or whatever, and you just knew that's what you were doing, and now you're thinking about doing something completely different. You're on the right path. Your team is guiding you, Taurus. This is beautiful. Look, I had to ask them, can I please? They don't want to confuse you. They don't want any tarot cards at all. They want you to know that they're proud of you. They want you to know to keep releasing these attachments and be adaptable in the now. You are the woman holding the coin, and you are victorious, and you will continue to be victorious. And as it goes for this thinking man, there may be a relationship between a Taurus and maybe an air sign person, because Libra is here twice with the thinking man. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I really feel like it's a Libra or Aquarius, though. You may be in a relationship with the thinking man, with this person, right? And your relationship may be transforming and may becoming more spiritual, maybe. And they're very restrictive on what I'm allowed to say, and what I'm, this is very interesting. But there's definitely some like journey stuff going on. Like, yeah, like if I'm looking at your spread here, I'm sitting here like, oh wow, Taurus is doing stuff like shrooms, ayahuasca, cacao ceremonies. Like, Taurus is getting deep into themselves. And it's been a long time coming, they say. Taurus can be stuck in their ways. Y'all know this. Y'all gotta get comfortable and familiar before you get into anything. So it probably took you a while to get to this point, but now you're jumping, you're making leaps, and that's good. Whew. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much, Taurus, for letting me read you. This was quite interesting. I got stopped in my tracks. I was like, whoa, okay. But yeah, we're gonna move on along to Virgo. We're gonna move along to Virgo. Energy in the now, spirit. And if I haven't said it, please visit the description box if you want to leave a general donation. I take them anytime, any amount, or if you want to see a new deck on the channel. The Amazon wish list is also in the description box as well. And we are going to start with Virgo energy, spirit in the now. Virgo energy for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Virgo energy in the now. Virgo energy. Oh, wow. Okay. Bear with me, Virgo. I'm coming. Y'all got a lot of physical 3D stuff happening. So I'm definitely using the rider weight. Virgo, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Y'all may end up having to, like, in an emergency, help somebody deliver a baby or witness somebody delivering a baby. Like, too close for comfort situation. Okay? Just so you know. All right, in the now, Virgo energy. Oh man. What do we got going on here? Cause they're the energy for you, Virgo, is super fast, and I have to keep up. Okay. Oh my God, Virgo. Gotta breathe. Okay. I'm not gonna pick them all up because I don't know what's going on with y'all. They just got me moving a certain way. We got the Three of Pentacles, the Fool, the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so the people you could be dealing with is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person. This person may be from the past, your childhood, or may just, if it's a new person, they may seem really familiar to you, comfortable, vibing, right? There's victory twice here. You got the Ace of Swords and you got the Six of Wands. And then there's travel. You got the Fool next to the Chariot. Let's slow it down in the now. I appreciate it. There's kids as well. I hear the dark night of the soul, Virgo. You may be going through that now, or you have gone through it in June. Okay. You may have gone through a dark night of the soul and you're coming out of it, or going to be coming out of it soon. And that's where you're going to be getting this new beginning. During the dark night of the soul, you learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about the people around you and anybody that you dealt with before as well. You just learned a whole lot during your dark night of the soul, okay? And you have this new beginning, and you're also, with this Ace of Swords, you're carrying new wisdom now that you did not have before. And with the Chariot card, it's talking about balancing out a situation that was imbalanced. You know, it's also talking about victory. You got 3 victory cards. It's about being victorious, balancing the yin and yang, the dark and light, okay? Conquering thyself, okay? Virgo, you have some rapid manifestation, some last minute travel maybe. Stay ready, okay, in the month of June, Virgo. Stay ready. Keep money stashed away, because you may have to travel at the last minute. You may have to catch a flight. Be ready, Virgo. Because I feel like you're not even expecting this. I feel like this is a last minute decision. I feel like wow. I hear 2 different kinds. There's 2 different kinds. So you have to know what it is. Out of the 2 different kinds of whatever spirit is talking about, you need to know those 2 different things individually to know which one you need for the current situation. Because from the outside looking in, it looks like the same thing, but they're not the same. So if you're dealing with people, just because they may have a lot of the same mannerisms and energy doesn't mean that they are the same. So you need to know those people individually in order to know who's good for the job and who's not good for the job that you need them to do or whatever. You see what I mean? That was just an example. Um yeah, don't have this attitude like, oh, it's all the same, just give me one. No, actually look into it. You're dealing with retrograde energy during this time too. This travel though is emergency travel. So it's not like if something comes up and somebody's telling you you need to travel, you don't want to tell them, oh no, it's Mercury retrograde, I'm not going to go anywhere. This is an emergency situation. I don't know what it is, but you will be successful, you will be covered, you can still go on this particular trip that I'm talking about, because it's going to come out of nowhere. It may be an opportunity for you, a work opportunity. Some of you Virgos are thinking about moving out of your home. Okay. There's a situation about the trash, Virgo. I don't know what's going on with the trash, but there's a situation about garbage disposal. Maybe within your household, people don't want to take out the trash. You got arguments about people taking out the trash or whatever. Not sure what's going on with that. What are we doing now? There's a lot of fast energy for you, Virgo, in June. Like, and then you got that 8 of Wands too, so that makes sense. And then you got the 6 of Wands. You got a lot of stuff manifesting coming up, and you're gonna have to have the stamina and the endurance. You're gonna need to be able to take this. Okay? Take it. And make the moves you need to make, because there's plenty going on. It's not something, it's a few things. Okay, caring connections. For me, this is a reconciliation card, Virgo. If you're in a relationship, you may be becoming closer with this person, right? If you're not in a relationship, you may be calling in somebody. You may meet somebody in June. Just take your time. Wait until about the end of July before you announce it to everybody. It is retrograde, okay? But this is kind of like a peace offering, or this is peace between two people, okay? However that looks for you, okay? Virgo, you got the attachment card. Check out the Taurus reading, because they got that same card. You got blossoming abundance for sure. And then you've got journey. So you're definitely traveling somewhere. Okay? Most definitely. Virgo, investments may be you may have investments that are paying off. Stuff you did in the past is now actually manifesting and showing up. And that may be why you have to make all of these moves that you have to make. You're catching all of these opportunities that are raining from the sky now, because you got all of this abundance going on. But what I want to do is I want to get into this attachment card real quick, because I don't quite understand why it's here exactly. It may have something to do with this 6 of Cups, because the 6 of Cups talks about past relationships, soulmate connections, things like that. So there may be, which I don't think it's very significant, but there may be an attachment to someone in the past. They may be attached to you, or you may be attached to them, and they may be a water sign person, okay? So we're going to look into what this is, Virgo. Issue is a trickster. Is kind of, yeah, this is definitely with attachment, issue, and the 6 of Cups. That sums up to like the devil energy. There's this attachment. Everything is looking awesome for you. So either this is past tense, or this energy is very weak, and it's going away. There's just this last little tiny bit that needs to be tied up. okay? Because a lot of you, maybe you're in the dark night of a soul now in June, and you're having to deal with the attachments that you have to people, places, or things. And once you're done with that, that's when all of this other stuff will come in for you, okay? And then you've got the Eight of Water. This is this is walking away. Again, I feel like no matter what timeline you're on, Virgo, you will be moving away from attachments. You will be moving away from burdens. They say burdens. Virgo, look at this card. It looks like, you know how octopi have tentacles that once they get on you, you know, they hook into you. They don't easily just come off. They're not the friendly suction cups that people think that they are. Something was attached to you, Virgo. This is about to get a little deep, you guys. Virgo, you may have had an entity attached to you, or just a person that wasn't good at all was attached to you. And when you went through the dark night of the soul, you learned that. And that attachment is you're working on getting rid of that attachment. And you're going to be victorious. I don't know if you got energy work done or what, but you definitely see the light now. My goodness. It's okay. A lot of us, especially light workers, we get attachments all the time. It's not a thing you should feel bad about. You know, stuff happens, you know. It's just like if somebody had a cold and they didn't have a cold no more, you know. Everybody in their own time moves forward and has revelations and things like that. We invite energy in a lot of times, and we don't know it until our life is jacked up. And sometimes your life has to be jacked up for a good little while before you even realize what's happening, okay? Everything starts as energy, and then it manifests into the material world. So it's not your fault if you didn't see it right away, okay? Very interesting. Salamander, fire energy. Yeah, man, Virgo, y'all going through it because you went through the night of the soul, or you're currently in the night of the dark night of the soul, right? And then after that, you know, you start having your new beginnings and all this and that, but you're still on a spiritual journey, right? You're getting all this blossoming abundance. You're bringing in soul family. But at the same time, you're going through like a rite of passage, like this spiritual fire that's purifying you too. So you're going through a lot. I suggest that if you don't know how to do energy work, that you find somebody that does energy work to help you, support you through this, okay? Really like take care of yourself and your energy, and recover. You need to recover, okay? It's very important, recovery. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius is coming up. I don't know if, because I was gone just a minute ago, I don't even know if I mentioned Sagittarius. But I just had a thought like I accidentally mentioned Sagittarius, like I called y'all Sag instead of Virgo. Not Virgo. Who am I reading for? Why am I lost? What's happening? Hold on, you guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm reading for Virgo. And yes, the message was that a Sagittarius may be a Sagittarius in your life as well. Like this may pertain to your dynamic with a Sagittarius, okay? They slipped that in right at the last minute. I guess that's what the salamanders meant too, okay? Oh, Lord. Love to you all, beautiful earth signs. Thank you so much for enduring this reading. I appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful day.